Mock trial is one of the most single, hardest intellectual competitions that there is. There is no divisions. There's no, okay, well, you go to this small school, so you won't go against the Ivy League schools. You go against the best of the best day in and day out, and it's all how smart are you, your mental capacity, and how much can you endure. And if you really want to test yourself, mock trial is the place to do it.
Mock trial is being creative, thinking of something wild, taking that structured answer and flipping it and making it unique.
Mock trial, it's a great opportunity to flex mental muscle in a courtroom setting.
What they tell you is how to prepare. What they can't tell you before you actually go there is what to expect.
The values that you gain from mock trial are really invaluable. You can't replace them. Your public speaking abilities, your ability to analytically think, your logic skills, your reasoning skills, even just confidence.
Our program demonstrates the quality of students and education that Northwood offers.
First, if you want to just improve as a person, then mock is the place for you. If you want to become a better speaker, a better critical thinker, mock is the place for you. If you just want to learn how to be a part of a team, mock is for you.
Mock trial is so much fun. And not only is it so much fun, but you get so many different benefits. The fun part comes from having that exhilarating experience of being able to go in front of judges and actual attorneys, and then speak the language that they use and have them respect you as almost as a colleague themselves, and have a certain level of respect to say, wow, there are law students that can't even do what you guys are able to do.
I never really fully knew what I ever wanted to do until I stepped in one of those courtrooms. Like when I really saw how attorneys acted, the respect they commanded, the intelligence that it took, that it wasn't something that could be taken away from you. It's not like you can play football and get your knee hurt and it's over. With this, is as much as you're willing to learn, that's how far you're willing to go.
It's really the manifestation of what true education is supposed to be.
If you said, hey, yeah, I go to Northwood, you go to Northwood? Oh!
And that's all fantastic. That's not the reason I joined mock trial though. I joined because if you're hardworking, if you're ambitious, if you're arrogant, if you're competitive, if you're any one of those things or all of them, mock trial tends to your needs.
There's so much amazing stuff that happened, but just staying up late with the other classmates and teammates, coming up with the most brilliant strategy. You get to learn wonderful oratory skills. You get to learn all about the law. There's a lot of laughs that you don't see in the court, and you have to be willing to not worry about what other people have to think about you, because the things you do are for you and for your team.
I would say that it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of communication and the ability to take criticism and learn from your mistakes.
I have used so much legal jargon in my papers, speaking out in class. Not only do you get a chance to improve your critical thinking skills, your public speaking skills, your logical thinking skills, your creativity, but you get a chance to meet people from different schools, from all over the nation.
I think there's a lot of practical benefits, first of all, just improving your time management skills, your ability to persuade, your ability to work well in teams. There's also skills that are unique to mock trial and very important, I guess, in your career and your life. Things like strategizing, being able to be a good public speaker, active listening and reading different people's responses to things you say and being able to respond to them.
You deal with all different type of people with different type of personalities, with different preferences, and you learn to respect each person's preference.
Having been a female attorney, it's one thing to stand up as the cute little blonde and, have the other attorneys and the judges look at you like, oh goodness, and then by the end of your opening, you know, you're the ones with the 10s on the ballot.
When you go and you're facing off against teams like the University of Chicago, University of Michigan, you know, you have UCLA, UC Irvine, teams in the room that are looking at you when you walk in, and Northwood may not be known by many people in my hometown, but when you go to championships, everyone knows who you are.
We have to rely on each other, and that's an intense, extreme amount of trust that you really just can't find anywhere else. It's so cool to see so many different people come together to create such an amazing team.
It's almost like a family, and it's something that I really appreciate having, because I was far away from my home, and I really found that here. So, and it's so much fun. California, New York, we're all over the place.
And then when they came out and said that Northwood University had won unanimously 5 ballots, when 2 ballots are hard to win,
It was the most incredible feeling I've ever had. It's definitely the thing I'm the most proudest of all my accomplishments. To go through a season and work so incredibly hard and to compete against hundreds, if not thousands of competitors who worked so hard and wanted it so much, it was a dream to be able to be in that 5th round. It was a surreal experience, I have to say. I mean, I was just at points sitting back, looking around the courtroom saying, I can't believe I'm here.
I remember after the round, I was sitting there next to council table, squeezing Danielle Hodges' hand, probably to the point of almost crushing it, praying, just, dear God, please just let us have won.
After a close but unanimous decision, the 2009 national champion is the plaintiff, Northwood.